Alright, let's try again. My iPad cut off, so here we go. We were talking about the line of symmetry being x equals -1 and the vertex being -1, -3. Again, the vertex will always be on your line of symmetry, always. So since vertical lines are x equal, just look at your vertex and steal the x value. These two things should be the same. First number in your vertex and the number you use in your vertical line equation should always be the same. Okay, the only thing we need to do now is to find the zeros or the x-intercepts. So we're going to let the calculator do that. So go make sure that you have this in your calculator, and let's do the keystrokes together. We're going to do second and trace, second and trace. We're going to find the 0. And remember, we need to target one of these x-intercepts at a time. Don't try to do them both at the same time. So let's do this one right here. So I'm going to use my pen tip right here to keep the target. The calculator says that I need to be to the left of my target. Right now my cursor is right on it. So I'm just going to toggle over to the left, and you can see that on the screen my cursor is farther to the left than my pen point. Doesn't have to be exact, just make sure that it's visibly to the left and then press enter. Now the calculator is saying take your cursor and go to the right of your target. Again, my pen tip is my target, so if I move it to the right, I'm pretty safe right there. Do you agree that my cursor is to the right of my pen point? So when you're satisfied with that, press enter and then enter a second time. The place where the parabola crosses the x-axis is at -2.73. So write that down in one of your zeros. It doesn't matter. -2.730 is one of your x-intercepts. So let's go for the other. Same keystroke, second, trace, 2. But now I'm going to be targeting this x-intercept. So, is my cursor to the left of my pen point? Sure it is. Press enter. Now the calculator says to go to the right. Okay, so I need to toggle so that I am clearly to the right of my target. Did I do a good enough job? Is my cursor to the right of my pen point? Yes. Press enter. I don't want to guess. Press enter a third time. And approximately 0.73 is your other x-intercept or 0. So we should have all of this filled in by now. We have our 2 zeros. We used our calculator keystrokes. We found the vertex. Hopefully you train yourself to see it in vertex form. If not, graph the parabola and take a peek at where it changes values or where it changes direction. I go from a 6 to a 1, -2, -3. I'm going down to this point, but then I turn around and I start going back up. So that's going to be your vertex. We noticed just by observation that we translated left 1 and down 3. Left 1 and down 3. Left 1, down 3. Domain and range. Domain should be the same. It's a parabola with arrows on it. Should always be the same. But I do have a floor on the blue parabola. The low point is a -3. See? That's the lowest we get, -3. And then everything else is above it. If we write this using greater than symbol, just cover this up, flip the pancake, so to speak, flip everything over, put the y first, put the -3 second, and flip that over. Y is greater than or equal to -3. All right, keep working.